Yup, class in session again. Welcome to another off-season session of the Heezy Hoopcast, powered by AnimalHeezy.com. Please visit AnimalHeezy.com. That means you visit AnimalHeezy.com at your earliest convenience and invite yourself. I thought you was gonna finish the line. To betterness. Well, got some new hoopcasters.
Not new. Third time. The charm.
Old days, new days.
Somehow he has never heard the hoopcast. We have
The gander.
Casanova Kane checking in.
on the Heezy Hoopcast, and I'm pretty much on this Kyrie shit. I don't know what y'all on, but I'm on this Kyrie shit.
Celtics to the conference finals.
Automatically, systematically. But
2 years in a row.
but did y'all see the first take shit? Or hear it, or familiarize yourself with any part of it?
I got some highlights of it. I got some highlights from it. Did you see it?
Today?
Nah, Kyrie on first take.
It was about 2 days ago. Like like he finally talking.
He talking, but he's still avoiding.
See, I'm getting updated. How y'all getting updated? Animal Heezy? Updating y'all and updating me too. I ain't even see it yet.
Well, allow me to update you, my brother.
Please, sir. Please.
So, you're aware that Kyrie demanded a trade off the Cavaliers, right?
Yeah.
And it was a whole bunch of talk, speculation, circulating around that shit. Were you aware of any of the speculation?
Some of it. I didn't know what was coming from his camp in particular, but all I knew was he demanded for a trade and wasn't talking to the media or anyone anymore. And they were saying they couldn't reach him or anything, but they were looking for him.
And niggas did not reach this nigga for a legit 2 months.
Jeez.
He made a splash. He made a splash in the LeBron Steph Curry league. Shout out to my nigga. Yo, nigga, I'm finna agendize this shit, nigga. Put that on the hoodie, nigga. Agendize.
Agendas.
I'm glad Kyrie did that shit. Cause Kyrie balling.
Okay.
Even if we want to minimize this shit into quote unquote the shot. You know the shot?
Of course.
You know the shot?
For sure.
He hit that shot.
He hit that motherfucking shot.
And that was damn near number 38 for him that game.
Oh, yeah.
But without that block, is there that shot?
Somebody gotta hit the shot.
Oh.
That was a motherfucking shot though. Like that nigga was that nigga is like, I will do it to you anywhere on the court. Yeah, you Steph, quote unquote extreme air quotes, best player in the world.
When has Steph ever been known for any kind of defense?
Steph got D. Steph just ain't no fucking hound on D, but Steph play D.
If Steph play D, then why the season following that finals did they have Klay Thompson on him the rest of the way?
Because Klay Thompson is better as a defender.
All right.
Steph is 6'3", Klay is 6'7". If we switching everything anyway, put the 6'7" nigga on him. By the time they switch, he gonna have another 6'7", 6'8", 6'9" nigga on him. Like, and that's the shit nigga really don't understand about Golden State. As much as they got flashy players, as much as they got straight up ballers, they got everything the fuck else you could ever exploit covered.
Just about.
Well, and that's what's going to be very interesting about this upcoming season. Who is going to be the motherfuckers to crack that Da Vinci Code? Because almost everything, but who's the person that's going to get close enough to figure out almost everything?
I mean, you got 2 MVPs on your squad. You know, almost. Even when LeBron and Kyrie did it. Because of how
Them niggas
much
wasn't
Kyrie
playing
did.
ball, though.
Exactly.
Kyrie was drilling niggas, LeBron was drilling niggas. And everybody else was, you better step up. Kobe Bryant called it the 2 King system on the Muse cage. He called the Golden State Warriors the Golden Democracy. Like, he really applied a philosophical aspect to basketball and shit. Which, you know, he played for Phil Jackson for like no less than 13 years and shit. So I can understand how he'd get all philosophical about basketball and shit. But you don't have to get philosophical to see that Golden State got everything covered.
And backups of everything.
And they,
It's outscoring everybody.
like, Sean Livingston is one of the greatest backups ever to me.
Keep the 9 on me.
Yes, sir.
Finals MVP.
Finals MVP on the bench. How many teams got a Finals MVP on the bench?
Yeah, Iggy. Yeah.
Keep the 9 on me,
Like niggas talk about KD. It's KD in addition to this already Olympic ass squad.
I mean, it's a conglomerate, most definitely. But when you add another MVP who does nothing but bring another who's the top, one of the top 3 players in the league.
in the world.
Okay, look, I'm not saying it's not an overpowering of talent. But I'm saying, though, it's also an overpowering of basketball. Like, they got all the talent and shit, but they got all the basketball shit figured out. Like, you have to be smarter than them. They are the smartest team, probably one of the smartest teams ever in the league.
They're one of them. But it's easier to be that. It's easy to be that smart when you basically have to do the fundamentals, and you in the NBA.
Don't forget, shout out to Steve Kerr, coach.
So you mean to tell me that some random franchise that wasn't shit forever shut down LeBron and his run with fundamentals?
No random franchise can do it, and I feel like
Golden State was a pretty random fucking franchise.
if that's the case, then the Mavericks was a damn random fucking franchise.
And they did it one time and rolled off into the fucking sunset like they were supposed to. Golden State is here. You thought they were gone. Like, they hit that DJ drama shit. Like, oh, you thought it was over? And nigga had, like, another hot one for your ass. Not a lot of people that get that random one just bounce back and become the fucking powerhouse of the league. That's, like, never happened.
It's been said that, LeBron has been stopped in the past, and he'll continue to be potentially stopped in the future. So the blueprint for him has been known, but the blueprint for the Warriors is just now being cracked. It's just now being solved. And if they don't get back to the finals,
It hasn't been solved.
If they don't get back to the finals this year, we won't even be talking about this. We won't even be talking about the whole they did this, they brought it together. If they don't get back, and we saying it like they got the easiest path, and they don't.
They do have the easiest path by virtue of being the Warriors. I'm telling you, look, hey, everybody in the Hoopcast mobile, look at me. The Warriors are going to be blowing niggas out by at least 27 points a night. This shit is going to be disrespectful.
The strength really lies in that bench, though. It really does. Because, you got Bond resting nights. And if your squad is as deep as the Warriors, you don't need to rest your starters any night. You can rest them in the third and fourth quarter after you went up 40 points.
He's on to something.
But still, people are...
He's heating up.
I I feel like Brad Stevens. Can do that for real. Maybe not this year. Maybe not next year.
Okay, he's on fire.
Brad, because the Celtics will be there again. You just got Kyrie. You will be back to the conference finals. And LeBron always been that hump.
And I think that's what's gonna take the cake, because we slick saw what nobody's talking about really, but Klay Thompson didn't do what he did in that second finals. He didn't do what he did this time around.
He didn't have to.
Okay, so when you got what's looking like who's it gonna be in the East, when you got a Gordon Hayward guarding Kevin Durant,
Kevin Durant is gonna baptize that white boy.
He's gonna baptize anybody that's on him. He's 7
But
foot.
if it's Gordon, yeah.
Like lightning.
Yeah.
145 pounds.
He moves like he's 145 pounds with the ball,
I
bro.
just feel like the Celtics do have a chance of shutting everybody else down, and if you leave it on KD's shoulders, you see what's happened in the past when it's left on his shoulders. He won that Finals MVP this time because he had a chance to do whatever he wanted.
It's another not so hot take. Kevin Durant is gonna terrorize the league. Kevin Durant and the Warriors are going to terrorize the league. Like you thought you hated Miami. You thought that this Warriors shit wasn't quite that Miami shit. Oh, just wait.
Steph almost averaging a triple-double in the finals.
These niggas are going to be averaging 27 points a game winning on niggas.
You let Harrison Barnes go and pick up KD. How you can trade in something slaw and get back something?
That was the best used car dealership deal in the ever pulled off.
Okay, so
He's gonna let his contract go.
12 minutes in, Kyrie.
Speaking of which,
Kyrie was on First Take, and Kyrie had a very interesting interview. Some of the highlights my guy seen was probably interesting. I heard the whole thing. Like, I listened to the podcast version of when I saw that shit happen. And the first thing I was thinking was like, First Take is not the right niggas to have a nigga like Kyrie talking to. Like, Kyrie been silent for like 2 months and finally had that I'm finna pop my shit interview, and he did it with First Take, and it's probably like the surest shot ratings wise.
Definitely.
But them niggas wasn't prepared to have a conversation with Kyrie. Like, Stephen A style is so outdated, man.
So what happened there?
He just yell and use thesaurus words. I ain't even gonna say he used big words. Like, he yell and use thesaurus words. Like, just what is another word I could use for this?
Yeah.
And just yells.
The elongated time you took to go talk to somebody.
The precipitated, like, nigga. And then they got Max Kellerman on there just getting sunned all the time and shit by Stephen A. non-talking ass. And then they got Kyrie ass. He one of these millennial niggas that's really finna try to talk that woke shit at you.
Cause the earth is flat.
And Kyrie, I saw that nigga was giving cryptic answers and shit on this shit.
Very much so.
Like, but at the same time, if you follow what he's saying, if you able to follow what he's saying, he answered fucking every single question without answering it. Like, without explicitly giving you the headline. It's like he made a specific point to not give you the headline and made you take a headline somewhere out of that shit. And niggas was talking like Kobe system shit, but I don't know. I ain't never seen no shit like this. I ain't never seen a player like this. And I feel like he ultimately said, it's not that I didn't want to play with LeBron, but I just wasn't happy playing for the Cavaliers, and I wanted to play for something that was about a team, and, you know, playing like playing with Bron was great, but playing with Bron and everything else that come with playing with Bron, and he was saying like basically niggas is always trying to create stories and divert the narrative, and like, and he was like, I'm a very woke, reality based person, and I don't do well with all of these contrivances and
you trying to do this and that, and it's like,
and Max Kellerman and Stephen A was damn near too dumb to just capitalize off that shit and dig deeper into what the fuck he was saying. They was like, so you don't want to play with LeBron, right? So you and LeBron James had problems, right?
and it's like, what are you not hearing? Are you not? Are you hearing what I'm saying? Are you guys listening?
And Kyrie told that nigga, like, Kyrie told Max Kellerman, he was like, look, as a man, I made a decision. And as a man over there, just leave that shit alone.
Yeah, I did hear that. I mean, I feel
I was like, Kyrie's son, that little white boy. Way to go, nigga.
I thought he did it to Stephen A. I was gonna say.
I ain't pulling that with Stephen A.
But Stephen A wasn't on shit really either, though. I was like, I feel like both of these niggas weren't prepared. I feel like they would have had to have Bomani talk to this nigga. And that would have been probably the illest basketball interview in the last 10 years at least. If you would have had Bomani sit down and go mind to mind with this nigga. Because Kyrie was damn near just mind fucking these niggas, and damn near was on some shit like, you motherfuckers are really too stupid to get what the fuck I'm trying to tell you this entire time.
They didn't respect his mind. You know what I'm saying? They ain't understand his knowledge.
And Kyrie didn't respect they fucking mind either.
So that's why we got, to me, a not so fantastic interview. The cryptic interview. Niggas just want him to come out and say he didn't want to play with LeBron. And to me,
and for that reason, I thought it was a great interview.
Based on his decision, I feel like he probably should have hollered at Kobe Bryant.
He probably did holler at Kobe Bryant. You think he wasn't? You think he wasn't chopping it up with Kobe the whole time?
Kobe probably told him to say, "Look, I made a decision as a man."
Hey, bro, fuck Bron.
Like real talk.
No, nigga, like.
I ride the wave.
Everybody talk about that's Lil Kobe. Like, that's Lil Kobe 2.0.
I would
just wasn't the one that left.
I would have rode the wave. LeBron leave, he leave. You done been on a slaw team before.
I love it. I love what he did.
You can love it. I can hate it.
Ride the wave. Them niggas ain't even have shit for the Warriors last time they played. They made it by virtue of being in the Eastern Conference. And finally, the Eastern Conference has gotten better, and I appreciate Kyrie moving for that reason, because finally we have an actual Eastern Conference, like, fucking question who will really win this shit. You know what I'm saying? Depending on who the Cavs end up dealing and or getting this shit.
Do we really have a question for the Eastern Conference?
More so than we've had the past 2 years.
Because we talking about a man that hadn't missed the finals in how many years?
Yeah, I didn't say finals. I said Eastern.
Bron and them went 12-0 last playoffs to the finals.
12-1.
I thought Golden State went 12-1.
No, Golden State went 16-1 because the Cavs beat them one.
Okay, it's the other way around.
Boston beat them once in game 3.
Even still, like, one. The whole Eastern Conference, the best of the best who's representing the Eastern Conference in the playoffs, got one on the Cavs.
Yeah, I mean the East has made a couple more moves now.
Exactly, and that's why I like the move. That's why I like Kyrie shifting the power balance a little bit and saying fuck that shit, because and them niggas didn't even have shit for the Warriors once they got to the fight. They didn't have a motherfucking thing. I'm like, I don't even know how y'all got it tried and Richard Jefferson and J.R. Smith and Amon Shumpert out there anyway. But that nigga against the Warriors, this shit is not a joke, nigga. This shit is not a game. You bringing Richard Jefferson, J.R. Smith, Amon Shumpert to this shit.
Like,
as niggas who gotta play serious minutes in the playoffs.
Real talk, I look at Kyrie's decision not as shame towards LeBron, but more so of he's played with the best for how many years now, and now he wants to play against the best. I mean, you only get better when you play against the best, and it helps him improve his game.
So fuck these old niggas talking that shit, talking about, you know what I'm saying, the young niggas don't want to compete, and then the same old niggas dissing Kyrie for leaving LeBron in the power structure and shit, for saying I'm right here in the East with this nigga. I'm ready to go head to head, me and my squad, nigga. Like, I bounced and I'm ready to go head to head with you, nigga. I said I'm looking for championships. Oh, you in the East, nigga? That obviously means it runs through you, and I'm ready to run through you. I love that shit. Fuck these old niggas. And Kyrie talked about that shit too. Kyrie was like, in the interview, talking about old niggas who use that as their opportunity to speak up on young niggas, and him and all of the players and the current players in the league, they use that as their opportunity to speak up on him and how shit go in the league. And he was like, I stayed back quiet and watched all you niggas just throw stones.
Mm-hmm. That's it. Crucifying them for what?
And he was like, I saw old niggas that don't even play no more, like, talking about what I should have did, and I made a decision just to be happy.
I mean, you crucified Kevin Durant for joining a super team, and you crucified Kyrie for wanting to leave a super team.
And I think Kyrie, as much as motherfuckers might not think it'll do shit, I think Kyrie is a way triller move to the Celtics than KD to the Warriors, even though KD to the Warriors was just the cheat code of all cheat codes, and they gonna break the fucking game this year. They're gonna break the game. These niggas are gonna go 85-7. Like, how did they do that? I don't know. They broke the game. Somehow the Warriors would have played 92 games before these niggas play 82. But yeah, I don't think Boston really got nothing for them niggas. Like, you ain't got nothing for KD.
Not at this point in time. I mean, they gonna have to get it together, just like.
You know what the fucked up shit is? Don't nobody in the league got shit for KD except maybe the Bucks, and your best chance is getting Giannis up out of there. I wish that shit damn near ain't gonna happen, but it might happen.
You never know.
LeBron might end up playing with Giannis.
It could happen.
Heard it on the Heezy Who Cast first, nigga. But Giannis is the only nigga I feel like, can y'all name me at least two more other niggas that can, like, get with KD in 7 games and at least hold his own, not get torched.
So Kawhi Leonard and PG-13?
I give it to Kawhi, not Paul George. Paul George will get scorched alive.
He just shoot back. Paul George is that type that just guns blazing on Call of Duty. He gonna get a lot of deaths, but he gonna get a lot of kills. Kawhi can hold his own.
But the Spurs better have 4 more niggas that's as real as Kawhi.
They gotta stay healthy.
Halfway real as Kawhi, and they don't. Because as soon as KD gives the ball up, oh my God, it's the actual Warriors.
They need to draft a point guard. Tony Parker.
To some extent. They need to
draft a point guard.
Draymond can't do the type of D that he want to do on LaMarcus Aldridge. He can't. He can try. But he getting back down, and them little jumpers that he want to take, splash.
So they switch. That's Steve Kerr's system. That's the beauty of Steve Kerr's system. He's going to watch that happen for 3 possessions and switch and put somebody taller that don't have as good D as Draymond does, but it's going to throw LaMarcus off because he's bigger. We switch. The Warriors are so deep. I don't see anybody. I could be wrong. We're wrong all the time, but I don't see anybody beating them.
I don't see it either. This ain't even hype. This all basketball. Like, I don't see how you check them. I don't see how you slow them down.
I've seen it. I mean, you can do it, but can you do it for 7 games?
Because
they're not going to get swept. They're going to win at least 3. Can you do it for 4? I think they got a better chance with somebody in the West facing them in the finals than anybody in the East.
And that's what's lopsided about the league.
Spurs, Rockets.
Don't say it's lopsided about the league when you got that one at this point in time, which I'm happy that it is. It's just one team versus multiple teams being super teams.
Yeah.
But I'm happy that it's just the Warriors right now, and they're gonna have their time. But just like every other super team we've seen, something happens, and it sucks.
If they lose any member of that team, they still got a super team.
If they lose any member of that team, they looking fragile though. They looking beatable.
If they lose Steph, them niggas damn near just gonna go from 27 points a game to like 19 a game.
I mean, didn't they go on a 13-game win streak when KD was out to end the season?
The only nigga that'll hurt will probably be Draymond. If they lose Draymond, they might have to shoot a few more threes, but it's damn near inviting them to goddamn skeet all over your face.
They can die by the 3 then, though, really. They can die by the 3 then.
You still got KD, Steph, and Clay. No, you can lose anybody on that team.
If that was the case, then why didn't they beat the Cavs this past time in the finals?
Because Bron draped his nuts over a nigga head. We all saw this shit. We all saw these theatrics play out. He draped his nuts. He draped his scrotum sack over a grown man head on national TV. And, you know what I'm saying, y'all telling this nigga to not react. Like, he done just got teabagged in front of millions. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody gonna take teabags in private. You know what I'm saying? You talking about in front of millions, nigga? Like,
you better keep it moving, nigga. You want your team to win a ring or no?
They got it back.
They got it back. Do you want to lose one? Did you think Jordan wanted to lose one?
Wasn't nobody ever bold enough to drape they scrotum sack across Jordan's head.
Never.
Because they didn't have to.
Couldn't nobody even get Jordan that low.
They didn't have to.
Couldn't nobody get Jordan on the ground like that.
They was doing it beforehand. They was pushing him around like a little bitch. That's what they was doing. That's what the Pistons was doing.
Yeah, the squad after that. The squad got in town.
How does this always get back to the Warriors? We supposed to be talking about Kyrie Irving.
We're talking about his challenge.
Shit.
And how he has no chance up against that unless these niggas fuck around and get Marc Gasol.
No, I'm not saying he's got a chance.
If the Celtics get Marc Gasol, I'm done watching the league. It's Super Team Central.
The league.
I'm done watching the team.
I'm watching every game of the league after that shit, even though I don't want to see this nigga lead the Grizzlies.
I'm done.
G just want the Cinderellas to get some shots.
Right. Please.
Cinderellas.
Somebody throw on that slipper.
I want to see good basketball.
I do too. Parody.
I mean, parody and good basketball is two different things.
Both teams playing.
They can exist together, but they still two different things, though.
They two different things that can coexist.
They can coexist, but they don't necessarily have to.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what happened to shit like in the NFL? Last hoorahs. You know what I'm saying? Tim Duncan should have went out on top.
He did go out on top.
No. No, he didn't.
He went out on the championship.
No, he did not.
No, he did not.
He came back for one more year.
And he should have just went out.
And he got it.
No.
Oh, you talking about after he came back for one? Man, that nigga. One more after the championship year. Y'all want to see this shit one more time, nigga?
Yeah,
like,
make it to the finals then.
He was on his farewell tour too.
F them farewell tours. The NBA is the only team to do that shit. And if you in the NFL, we won the Super Bowl, I'm done. I'm leaving here. Peyton, I'm done here. I'm done.
I fuck with farewell tours.
That shit.
For the greatest of the greatest of all time, like, I don't think Moochie Norris needed a farewell tour.
I didn't even like Kobe. So he was my favorite of all time. I was like, can this shit end?
If that shit wasn't so fucking Hollywood,
leave so we can start rebuilding. You letting us know you leaving, and now you got to run.
Damn near why Gordon Hayward left, nigga. Hold up,
peel, nigga. Just Don't even wake me up. Just leave.
So you finna let this old ass nigga drop 60?
Like you gonna make this nigga? You let this nigga make history on me?
Okay.
All right, I got some history for y'all ass.
Okay.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna make no history in Utah.
Right. Last time Utah was any good, they had a dynamic duo in the NBA Jams. Okay.
Which Gordon Hayward and Rudy Gobert was beasting, but you know it's still Utah.
In today's NBA, it's not enough.
There you go.
Second round.
Yeah. And what's crazy is I somehow hallucinated that they won one.
Nope. No one. No one but the Cavs.
I feel like they put up 4 good fights though. Or 3 good fights. Three out of 4.
3 out of 4 good fights.
Man, out of Warriors team that you ain't really have no fucking shot against anyway. They put up some good ass fight. Rudy Gobert is a grown ass man.
Ain't he?
You got hurt?
He underrated and he is injury prone.
I mean, goddamn, he can't help it. Hey, what you want the nigga to do? He's Samoan. That nigga 7'7", nigga. He can't help that shit.
Nigga might as well be known as Fragile.
But going against the Warriors, that nigga was not going.
Everybody else.
He wasn't. He had Gordon Hayward out there. Joe Johnson was ready.
Joe Johnson comes ready to play. I don't know how or why.
They had a legit squad. Like, we gonna do this one time, and they did it. And I feel like that's gonna be one of the squads in 5 years that's forgotten forever. But
5? Shit. Shit. Next year it's gonna be like, oh yeah.
But they had 3 hot ones. The Warriors had 12. I give them 10 and a half, maybe 11.
Hey, the Warriors did some freak shit though. Like I thought Miami was some freak shit, nigga. This is some freak of nature shit.
It ain't gonna last.
Well, only because Miami had to like put out a flyer for everybody. The Warriors was able to draft the majority of their team, and then they was just like, "Hey, you see what's going on? We just need one more star. What's up?
Vet minimum.
Vet. We got you on the vet minimum. We got you. We got you on the
which
vet minimum."
means
Sean Livingston was forgotten.
And this nigga turned into a franchise player. Like, I mentioned that shit earlier. Like, Sean Livingston was one of the most important pieces pre-KD to be on the Warriors and shit. Like,
Definitely.
I saw this nigga, like, the weird shit. I feel like niggas don't talk enough about this shit. Yeah. They had Sean Livingston, 6'7" point guard, matching up with your 6'4" point guard. Golden State has been known for not having no interior presence. They might got 4s and 5s that's lighting the ass. They might got 4s and 5s that can shoot. You know what I'm saying? Especially after David Lee got shipped after the first time they made it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then Andrew Bogut got hurt the second time they made it, and they was lighting the ass and shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's what everybody was talking about with them from the jump. Like, if you hurt they front line, they lighting the ass. They got to play small. They got to play this, you know what I'm saying, type of ball with y'all. And that's what KD kind of remedied.
Exactly.
But, But before they fixed that problem with KD, they would have Sean Livingston go out there, post up, and be the post presence that they didn't have. You know what I'm saying? Once Bogut went to the bench, or once, you know what I'm saying, like Draymond played a 5, but you still need a backup 4. Even if you play the 4, you gotta have somebody. So they basically, he wasn't playing 4, but you know what I'm saying, 6'7", backing down a 6'3" point guard, take him to the post every time. And Sean Livingston milky with his mid range. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And they wore niggas out with that shit. And it's like, I don't see how people like glossed over that shit. Like Andre Iguodala won Finals MVP, and I got why that shit happened. But Iggy, fucking Sean Livingston, and who else they got coming off the bench? That's damn near it. Like, that's
most of the majority. That's another thing.
That's still there from the.
I'm finna say they're still there. A lot of them niggas done left. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them niggas done got some money somewhere. You know, Harrison Barnes left. I think.
Get him out of here.
Who they just let? Ish Smith or what was it?
Get him out of here.
He just left.
Ian
Clark just left.
Shout out my nigga Ian, but
Still,
you know,
niggas like Swaggy.
They did just add Swaggy P.
They added somebody else.
But who the big man that's on the bench though? JaVale McGee.
They got JaVale. I think they still got Kevon Looney. I think they still got McAdoo. They still got Pachulia.
They do got Pachulia. Okay, so
they got enough. They need is enough.
Really?
Because 4 through 1 is fucking you,
man,
repeatedly. When you when you don't even want it no more.
When your 3-man, when your small forward is the second biggest guy on the court, and he won an MVP, now has a Finals MVP, and the ring. And he's your small forward, and he's the second biggest guy on the team, and he can shoot better than anybody in the league. Pure shooting.
And we sub Steph out, sub Zaza out, put Sean Livingston in, and he go back to getting that work. And then he's a point guard anyway, so if he ain't got the shot, he's designed to dish this motherfucker where it's supposed to go.
I just feel like whenever they got the young cats in, they run and gun, and then when they get the vets in, like Sean Livingston, and when they got like a general on the court, then they switch it up on you and they slow the tempo down.
Yeah, they settle it down.
You can't adjust to it, and that's when Sean Livingston hitting you with the mid-range. You got Draymond backing you down and you getting 8-9 assists, passing it off to a shooter. They slow it down then, but when they got Steph and them and Clay and them, they running and they pulling up threes. It's like they switching it up. It's the mentally said earlier, like you said earlier, who's smarter than them at playing basketball right now?
And it's fucking nobody. Brad Stevens is the only one who really got a chance, like mind-wise and roster-wise put together. Like that's the nigga that the only nigga that got a chance. And if he get Marc Gasol, shit gets a little interesting. But
what pieces they got to leave to let go to get Marc Gasol?
I don't think Marc Gasol's going there.
They got that one first-round pick. What else?
Marc Gasol loyal. He one of them loyal niggas.
We gonna find out. We gonna find out how loyal, cause goddamn it, we thought all these niggas was loyal to the grit and grind.
Hey, loyal too.
Hey now.
We thought his brother was loyal too. Tony Allen on the left.
Did I think Zebo
Tony Allen gone, Zebo gone.
Tony Allen gone. I definitely thought Tony. I thought
Ahmed Haddadi gone.
I thought TA was
Costa Koufis gone.
Costa Koufis. Vince Carter left. That's when you knew. When Vince Carter left, you knew shit was going bad.
Look, nigga, I'm sad.
He was out there.
Him and Mike Conley.
He was out there still cranking
Mike
it, bro.
Conley wasn't even loyal. They had to pay him the highest contract.
He said, "Okay, I'm loyal.
I am here to stay. Grizz for life. Dreads are growing."
I heard they like that those out here.
I heard they'll mess with me a little bit better if I have the dreads.
Mark is the only one that's like, bro, why? You get way more money somewhere else. Grizz for life.
Grizz for life.
They expect it.
I hope so. If so, nigga, I'm wearing nothing but Marc Gasol jerseys from here on out. But if that nigga leave, nigga, it's like I knew it, nigga. I knew it, nigga. You went to high school in Memphis, nigga. You went to college in Memphis. And then you leave us high and dry like that unless you go to the Celtics. Just basketball wise, I'm just like, oh, that shit.
Then you have to accept it. Like Powell going to the Lakers, we just gotta accept it. Yeah. He trying to get a ring, we gotta accept it.
I accept that.
I mean, even if they don't go head to head with the Warriors, and like Marc Gasol go give the Cavs hell.
Marc Gasol give everybody hell. Exactly. Marc Gasol give
But he ain't got a chance to really give niggas hell on that stage yet because he played in the Western Conference.
Not on that. I mean, if he had
power shift,
if he had developed to where he is now, when they went to them damn conference finals against the Spurs, we may have had a shot. Marc Gasol shoot threes now. Yeah, like ain't no center as prolific as Marc Gasol.
Dropping them home.
Well,
you know it's going in.
Like I'm saying, he spotting up spray. Coming down, I seen him come down the court myself against the Bulls. Get it on the fast break three. Swap.
Nigga, after like 6 of them hoes, I was like, Marc Gasol the greatest Grizzly of all time, nigga. Fuck this shit. Fuck what y'all talking about, nigga.
He shoot threes better than Mike Conley.
He do.
That's your point guard.
That's your point guard.
Nigga should have let Mike Conley go. Nigga, keep Marc Gasol. Build around Gasol. Bring Powell back.
Bring Powell back. Former defensive MVP. You put.
They could have brought Powell back, got Ricky Rubio, nigga, and started running international ball on niggas. Nigga. Kept Tony Allen. Kept Tony Allen.
Kept TA for that defense. Cause I definitely, with the league that we're in now, I understand keeping Mike Conley, but not for that amount. Not for that amount. If for that amount, that's a sign and trade amount right there.
That's some spade shit, bro. You gotta jump high.
You gotta no way.
You gotta jump high.
What team
at March Madness at Ohio State?
Let somebody like the damn Pelicans sign them for the lump sum or whatever. Let them get better. But we should have went a different direction. Chandler Parsons? Hell no. I understood where they was going with it, but come on now.
I like where they was going with it until it just didn't happen. And that's the only thing about it. It didn't happen just because the nigga didn't play. But it's not like we saw an on-court product and said Chandler Parsons some dick. Like, he didn't play.
They should know based on his style of play that didn't fit the Grizz. Based on his style of play.
Man, we desperately needed shooting for like the last 10 fucking years. Every time we grinded out in the playoffs, we somehow did it with like absolutely no shooting. As the league was slowly trending towards that way, because before Steph Curry, niggas was getting these threes off and shit. And then Steph Curry happened and just, you know what I'm saying, busted the shit wide open and shit. But the league was already trending that way, and somehow the Grizzlies ended up with the 6-5-4 spot with like no fucking shooters at all. Like our shooters
consecutively.
In history, our shooters that you can name has been Jared Bayless, Courtney Lee, Vince Carter. And old Vince Carter. Shout out to he's still pumping that old motorbike, you know what I'm saying, cranking that old Harley.
Because he can't.
He had to evolve his game and shit.
Mark.
So why not trade for a veteran? Like every team, every playoff team gets. What do they get? They get a veteran who can shoot, who also plays defense. We needed a nigga like James Posey in his prime to come play for the Grizzlies.
A nigga like Trevor Ariza, but Trevor Ariza wasn't finna come to the Grizzlies after winning the ring.
Not at all. Yeah. But that's who you need, though.
That was a piece
that's who you need. You need a piece like that who got it in them to still get buckets, but also can play defense.
Nah, I liked it for that reason. I like the Chandler Parsons move and shit. But the nigga didn't play. Like I said, the nigga didn't play.
The Grizzlies needed like a Bradley Beal.
Really, real talk.
Nah, niggas.
Because they defense first. I mean, your defense first squad. It's hard to find people that can just ball out like that and still match up.
Which, if you had shooting, that would complete all of that defense first shit. Like, you grinding niggas out and you can't close it out because niggas finally start hitting 3-pointers on your ass, and it's like you still going for 2s and ones.
Like, you got no depth. They had nobody. They were gassed by then.
They still didn't. They didn't address that problem of shooting for a legit 5 years. I'm saying.
You feel like it's been addressed?
They still ain't.
They tried to.
What you mean for straight? It still ain't.
They
Marc
tried
Gasol
to.
That was a piss poor attempt.
I mean,
Chandler Parsons was the best addresser.
Marc Gasol addressed that himself. He addressed. That's how bad it was. That's how bad. The star player was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna just start learning how to shoot threes then
and keep doing everything else."
A real star player, nigga.
And y'all better give me a bigger check. Like, real talk, bro.
Zebo, your ass better extend that range, nigga. Yeah, my nigga in Sacramento, where careers go to die.
He had to pick up his last little check.
Which, if you get to pick up your last check in Cali, I ain't mad at you.
No contest. Heard it. You heard it.
He got off. No charges.
No charges. He got off. Probably gonna get a little community, a slap on the wrist.
Got no charges for that MLG and W shit, man. That was just he just got convicted in the court of public opinion.
That's public opinion.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, now we all think that.
Now we all know
in OJ's world.
Now it's definitely for sure you smoketh of the reefer.
Yeah, you know.
Hey, man, shout out to Kyrie, man. Good He's a Hoopcast. AdamandHe's.com.
Ebony Entourage.
Yeah.